Hey Cougars, I'm Jenny.
And I'm Owen, and welcome back to another episode of CougarTV.
Hey Cougars, I'm Cheka.
And I'm Owen.
Welcome back to
Wednesday Weather.
Looks can be deceiving, but we hope you're enjoying this early summer sun.
I know I am, but Cougars, make sure to take good care of your skin.
Whenever you're outdoors, be sure to protect your skin by wearing sunscreen every day.
The UV index has been reaching highs of 8 and 9 between noon and 2 p.m. Wait, what is the UV index?
Funny you ask. The ultraviolet index, or UV index, is a measure of the strength of ultraviolet radiation. The higher the UV, the higher the chance of sunburn in a short amount of time.
And remember, wearing sunscreen doesn't stop you from getting a tan.
And as always, Cougars, make sure you spend some time outside in this lovely weather. And we'll see you next time on
Wednesday Weather.
Thanks for the future forecast.
Speaking of the future, where are you going to college?
I'm going to Charlotte. What about you?
I'm going to Virginia Tech. Let's go see where some of our fellow Cougars are going.
Who am I here with?
Jordan.
Morgan. Belstein.
Brian.
Kirsten Kennedy.
Catherine.
I'm Ella.
I'm Lily.
Tehran.
Sarah Pritolano.
Felipe. Evan. Aleo.
What are you doing after high school?
I'm going to UNC Charlotte.
I'm going to UNC Charlotte to major in architecture.
I'm going to go to UNCC and study business.
I'm either doing an apprenticeship for AutoCAD or I'm taking a gap year then going to Charlotte.
Hopefully attending UCLA, and then I'll be doing business administration.
I will be attending Appalachian State University and majoring in music education.
I'm going to UNCG in anthropology.
I'm going to FSU and I'm majoring in English.
I'm going to NC State to study civil engineering.
I'm going to UNC Chapel Hill to study environmental science.
Actually, I'm moving to Brazil to live with some of my family, and I'm planning on either staying there to join the workforce or do schooling either in Brazil or somewhere in the EU.
I'm majoring at ECU. I'm undecided.
I'm majoring in biology at UNC Chapel Hill.
What are you doing after high school? He's like following the mic.
Wishing the best to all of our seniors.
With April coming to a close, our Muslim students have been observing Ramadan. Let's go talk to some of them to figure out more.
Fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It brings us closer to God and shows us devotion and gratitude.
We also do it to obtain a sense of empathy for people who are less fortunate and don't have the privileges that we have, and for self-restraint and self-control.
We want our teachers to know what Ramadan is and what our beliefs are, and to respect it, and to know how it brings all Muslims together.
We also want our teachers to know that because of our inability to eat and drink water throughout the day, we might be a little bit more tired in class, but we also really appreciate the fact that our teachers and fellow students respect Ramadan.
I would say the hardest part about Ramadan is definitely studying in the afternoon. I like taking afternoon naps in Ramadan because you get really tired around 4 p.m., 5 p.m., but there's homework to be done, you know?
For me, the hardest part is in the last 30 minutes when you've made all the food and you have to set it, but you can't eat it, so you're just waiting.
My favorite part about fasting though is how at the end of the day I get to sit with my family and we talk about our day and we break our fast with each other, and it's a really nice experience.
And I also really like babysitting at my mosque during Tarawih.
One of the main things about fasting that a lot of non-Muslims don't get is a lot of people always think, oh, it's super hard without water, but after a week or so, it's really not that bad.
And another thing is, it's actually really good for you, especially for we do it for to cleanse our soul. It's not only to empty our body of food and water, but it's also to fill our soul with good stuff and good deeds.
I know it's required in our religion, but we also like doing it. You know, even if we are mandatory to do it, we still enjoy it.
Eid al-Fitr is a holiday where we celebrate the completion of Ramadan. We usually start off the day by dressing up and going to the mosque to pray.
And then we go to our friends' and families' houses to spend time with them. Another common tradition that's practiced by Muslims around the world is giving money to children as a gift on Eid al-Fitr.
Thank you to our Muslim students for sharing.
I hope you learned something about the importance of Ramadan.
Another thing that is important to our students is safety.
Don't forget to be safe when crossing 64.
Let's go review some tips to make sure everyone stays safe.
Hey Cougars, Mr. Zeese here. When crossing 64, make sure you're staying safe. Some things that you can do to stay safe are wait for the push button, crossing sign to tell you to go. Make sure you are staying on the crosswalk and not jaywalking. Pay attention to cars turning right onto Laura Duncan. Lastly, try to stay with a group when crossing so you aren't crossing the highway alone. And remember, Cougars, stay safe.
That's all we have for today, Cougars.
Thanks for watching another episode of CougarTV.